Alright guys, it's Conor from West Brom Fan TV. Quickly doing a preview for the game on Friday night against Leeds away from home. Now the last time us guys played, we managed to beat you 4-1 and I still don't believe how that happened, to be honest with you. Never really expected that result, but Leeds are currently sitting in third with 64 points and West Brom are currently in fourth with 60 points. And having Leeds lost that game against QPR, this is an absolute must-win for both teams. I think if Leeds do manage to beat us, we can kiss bye to the top two. But I think if we beat you, it really puts that pressure on Leeds in terms of beating us to the top two. I think Leeds have been exceptional this season. Some of the players they've got. I've been really impressed with the teenager Jack Clark. I think ever since he's came in, I think he's had such a good impact, and it's kind of refreshing to see such a young player do so well. A lot of other good players, obviously, Kmart Roof. I'm not sure he'll be fit to face us, but another danger man. Matthias Klick as well, who's had a brilliant season. New signing as well, Kiko Casilla. Really good goalkeeper. I was quite surprised when Leeds did get him. And obviously, it's no secret how well Bielsa has been doing. I think his philosophy is superb, good attacking football. It should be an exciting game at Elland Road. Never been there before, so I'm looking forward to making my first trip down there. I actually think this one's going to be a draw. I'm going to go with a 2-2. Obviously, if this was a home game now, we probably would have said a Leeds win, but I think we're brilliant away from home. We've won 9 of our last 10, and I'm really excited for this one. Both teams need to win, so it could be an exciting game, but come on, you baddies.
Hello everybody, Conor back here, and I hope you enjoyed Conor's little preview there. Conor from West Brom Fan TV. We've linked up with Conor twice now. Fantastic, really articulate lad. Does really wonderful things on West Brom Fan TV. So if you haven't checked that out, he's got a preview out for this game as well. Make sure you go check that out on West Brom Fan TV. But very interesting what he says about Leeds United versus West Brom. Conor seems to think that we do still have a chance. He's predicting a 2-2, which is very, very interesting. I think everything and everyone after last night, we're deflated, aren't we? We're massively deflated. Bielsa's even deflated. The squad seem to be deflated. They're talking on social media about bouncing back. That's what we need. This is the part in the season where we show our mettle, and I've said that numerous times, and I'm back here, guys, saying the same thing all the time because there needs to be consistency with Leeds United. We want those top two. I'll say it so I'm blue in the face. Consistency needs to be a part of our performance. Last night was a massive, massive blow in my personal opinion. We had to win last night. We didn't win. How do we rectify that? We have to beat West Bromwich Albion, and it's very interesting what Conor said as well, isn't it? About when he said that if West Brom win this game, potentially that could make Leeds out of sight. It's momentum. It's not just about the games left, guys. I'm seeing a lot of people saying it's only 2 points. It's not just about that. It's the performances Leeds are digging out at the minute. They're not good enough. They're not helping our goal difference. It's inconsistent. There's losses in there. It's not just about that, it's the performances. We need them to be upped. We need them to hit the levels that they were earlier on this season. We're capable of it. We're very capable of it. We've seen it before. Did we just have a Samu Saiz effect? I've no idea. I personally don't think so. I think we do miss him in bouts. I'll be brutally honest with you guys. And I think last night it was abundantly clear that we missed Kmart Roof. I think Kmart Roof does so much running in and outside the channels, gives Leeds so many options. He's dynamic going forward. He's very quick on the ball, very quick off the ball. Helps us offensively and defensively. And we didn't have enough of that last night. We didn't have enough going forward. We missed the Kmart Roof. We really did. And we were punished. We didn't take our chances once again, and we were punished. We were nearly punished against Bolton. We were nearly punished against Swansea, even though we put in a really good performance. But this consistency, this playing for the full 90 minutes, starting from the off, starting strongly, starting positively, getting shots on goal, getting the right set pieces on, taking the right corners, taking the right free kicks, making sure that our set piece deliveries are effective, making sure we are dangerous going forward, but strong at the back. This needs to happen week in, week out. Otherwise, we can say bye-bye to the automatic promotion race. We can say bye-bye to the promotion race in general, because teams are able to shut out opposition teams in those 6 playoff places. I think there are certain teams that can do that. We've got to be able to do that, and we've got to be effective going forward. We've got to be effective going forward. This has to change. Leeds are not good enough in the final third. People saying things like, oh, we're only 2 points off. It doesn't matter. And the reason it doesn't matter is because earlier on in the season we were putting in excellent performances. Since then, I can only really think of Derby where we've blown a team thoroughly away and the opposition team have just gone, oh, Jesus Christ, they were just too good. Swansea was good. It was good. Villa was good. Blackburn was good. They were all absolutely fantastic, but we grinded those out, which is what we need to do for promotion. Of course we do. But we also need to blow the smaller teams away. The teams in this division where we can gain a goal difference advantage. And a goal difference at the end of the season, we all know when it's tight, it acts as another point. It's acted as another point when Sheffield United are on 64 and we're on 64. They're second, we're third. It all comes down to it at the end of the season. It can be that tight. This season, potentially, can be that tight. So we've got to go into this game. There's got to be changes. Izzy Brown, for me, has to start this game. And not a lot of you will agree with that. Don't really know why. Because it's not just because it's my opinion. It's not. But I do not know what we have or had going forward last night. I think he came on and they had a little bit more to think about. His height, his pace. Yeah, he put in a few harsh tackles, but I like to see that. He's eager. He wants to get back into this side. He wants to prove himself. Seen a couple of people moaning about that online. Why? He's trying to improve. He's trying to get in there. He's trying to get amongst the thick of it. It's what he did at Huddersfield. It's what he did at Rotherham. Huddersfield's best player that season. He scored 4 goals in 5 games in the under-23 setup. He's perfect for this West Brom game. Start him. Why not? We're looking for a fully fit Izzy Brown who can score goals. We're trying to get out of this division. Start the guy. Work ethic of Brown isn't well liked. I've no idea. That's what I'm hearing on the rumour mill. So what? He's got quality. Stick him in the squad. If he can smack a ball in the net, get him in that squad. We need him in that squad for going up against a team like West Brom on Friday night. West Brom, 9 out of 10 away league victories. 9 out of 10. As Conor has just alluded to, they're brilliant away from home. The shackles are off. At home, there's a lot of pressure. Away from home, they're everything you'd want. They really are. They're that strong away. They've got everything. Leeds start quickly, score straight away. We don't lose from scoring positions. We score first, they're in trouble. They really are in trouble. Not sure if Jack Clark's going to be back. This is pre-Bielsa press conference. But if Jack Clark is back, stick him in that squad. Get him on. We are missing pace. We are missing pragmatism. We are missing something a little bit different. If not, no problem. We'll deal with what we've got. We've done it all season. But you have to have someone like Shackleton. You have to have someone like Brown, either featuring from the start or coming on when they can have an influence, not with 10 minutes to go or just not bringing them on at all. I really think Dallas did well when he came on the other night. I really do. But, you know, it's against the poor QPR left side. It really is. You're coming up against something a little bit different. You're coming up against a different beast. You really are. This is where the games start to matter. This is where Leeds decipher whether or not we are promotion contenders. This is it. These are the games. These are the games that footballers should live for. This is it. They've done superbly well so far. But can we carry it through? Everyone has always said we're bottle jobs. Why can't we shrug that dirt off our shoulders? Why can't we go out there? Why can't we put a statement out there? Well, Leeds United, we're big enough, we're strong enough. We'll go the full season playing this well. We'll go out there and we'll beat them. You know, why can we not have that cockiness, have that swagger about us? Let's do it. Let's go there. Let's make Ellen Road a cauldron and let's blow West Brom away. Because that's what we need to do. Be heroes, the documentary I made, the small documentary I made on the channel. 18 games to go. Now 12 games to go. And we lie in 3rd place, joint 2nd. We're still within touching distance, but these performances have to improve. And what better way to start against West Brom? What better way to start it? As I've seen people talk about on social media, we're only 2 points off the top. And they're completely true. They're completely right. But things have to improve. Selections have to improve. Substitutions have to improve. And as much as I love Stuart Dallas, because I do, I think he's industrious, I think he's versatile, he did well the other night, coming up against West Bromwich Albion, coming up against the Kieran Gibbs, potentially coming up against Jefferson Montero on that side, I think he's going to struggle. I really do. Berardi's fit, get him in. Get him in. Maybe change the formation up a little bit. 3-3-1-3 could be potential. They could do that because I think West Brom are going to start 2 up front. I think Gale and Rodriguez could potentially start. Change the formation up a bit. Let's do something a little bit different. Let's not release the team. Let's not tell West Brom the blueprint in the press conference. I'm praying he doesn't. I really am. Because I think that gives teams an advantage. Keep our cards close to our chest. And let's go out there and let's do something. change things up, change the fluidity, be high press, work on the high press, Leeds. And I'm sure we have. But let's work on the high press. Let's get at him a little bit. When they've got the ball along the back four, or when Livermore's got the ball, press up high on him. When Gareth Barry, an ageing Gareth Barry's got the ball, let's press high on him. Let's get Izzy Brown in amongst them. He's clearly got a little bit of an aggressive side. I like that. As long as you don't get sent off, Izzy, I like that. Get in the faces. Get the crowd going. And we need something. I need something for Friday. I need the players to come out and say, do you know what, Conor, and all you fans who are doubting our promotion credentials, we're going to put a performance down now. Put a performance down that is going to change my opinion. Do something. Do that for me, Leeds. Do that for the rest of the contingency of Leeds fans, because I know that some Leeds fans are thinking, I think the majority of Leeds fans, it's in the back of their head now. So we need a performance. Play for the badge, and I know you have done all season, but there's 12 games left. You could be heroes for this fan base, sorry. Do it. You've got 12 games left. You've got through 2/3 of the season. You haven't got long left. Let's do it. Let's switch things up. Let's go to a back three. Let's go to a back four. Let's deploy something like a 4-2-3-1. Let's do that. Let's start Izzy, as I've said. Potentially even start Douglas. Potentially start Berardi. Let's just change something a little bit. Let's do something that West Brom aren't expecting, and prove to the fans that this can still happen, that this dream is still reality. Unless things change, guys, my head tells me it's going to be 2-0 to West Brom, and it really does. If it's similar to the other night, it's going to be, because that's not good enough. It's not good enough for promotion credential side. It's not good enough. And if we can't beat a team that's not won in 7 games, I've lost 7 straight games, then I'm struggling to see how we're going to come up against a side who are the best away side in the division and have won 9 of the last 10. That's a massive, massive record. My heart tells me it's going to be 2-2, but I'd be happy with that. I think we need to win this game. I really do. You want to stay amongst that pack, we've got to win this game. I think this and Sheffield United are massive in changing around the fortunes of this division. We're 2 points off the top. That's not the point. That is not the point. It's the performances. It's the goal difference. It's the fact that we've got a hell of a lot of tough games coming up. A hell of a lot of tough away games coming up. Bristol City, Brentford, Birmingham, to name a few. The home games we need to make count, and the home games against the big teams around us we need to make count. Let's go out there. Let's put a performance in. Let's reinvigor that crowd. Let's go pre-Norwich. Let's go to the Derby game. Let's get that spiced up for the game. Let's do it. Come on, this is the time where we've got to do stuff. This, and against Sheffield United, are massive, massive games for Leeds United. We were all down last night. I was down last night. But at the end of the day, it can be turned round. And it's turned round with games like this. Games where you spin the table on their head, or on its head, sorry. We beat West Brom. That could be the end of West Brom in this race. It really could. Been beaten by Sheffield United, and they've been beaten by Leeds. It's not all about the games coming up and the fact that we've got 2 points. It's momentum. It's an ideology. If you're beaten by teams around you, you're not going to think you are good enough. That is why it is important. It's got nothing to do with the fact we're 5 points behind or 6 points behind, whatever the outcome may be. It's about having a psychological impact on your opposition around you. That's massive in this division. That's massive in football. It's massive in football. That's why Scum could have a massive, massive say in the title race. So we've got to make sure these games count. This is the start. This is where Leeds make a statement. It's not just about points now. It's about getting in opposition's head. It's thinking, oh, Leeds have made a statement there. Wow, Leeds are still about. They can still get into the top 2. At the minute, I don't think many teams are fearing us. But we can change that on Friday night, starting with West Bromwich Albion at home. Let's put the fear of God into this division, guys. Let's go out there and let's get the win. As I said earlier, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit.